it's me, and today I want to do a tutorial for you guys. I get very uncomfortable during these types of videos, so excuse me if I say or do anything that is inappropriate for YouTube or just makes me look like a fool, but that's just how tutorials go with me. But I had a lot of you guys ask for a tutorial on how to do a look with the Jaclyn Hill palette in my IMATS haul. I gotta say I love this palette, so that's why I am willing to embarrass myself for the sake of you guys, because this is just, I love this palette. It is amazing. Morphe Brushes was so kind to gift me this while I was out at IMATS, and I love this palette. I have done one look with this palette and I really, really like it, and John even complimented me on it, so I was like, I'll film that look. So I'm gonna be doing just kind of a natural burnt orangey look for you. I had a lot of you guys ask me to do a tutorial using the Chocolate Bar Semi-Sweet palette as well by Too Faced that I got at IMATS, so I will be doing a tutorial on that tomorrow and hopefully have that up soon after this video. But I just really wanted to do this one because this is the look I wanted to wear today, and I thought, well, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well film it while I'm doing it. So I already have my face done. Basically, I'm using different things today. I'm using an actual foundation today that I haven't used in quite some time just because it was sitting in my drawer and it was about to expire, and I'm like, I should probably use that because I don't want to waste my money. I'm wearing the Maybelline New York Dream Wonder. This is the Fluid Touch foundation. I really like this. It matches my skin pretty well. It goes on really well. I'm in the medium buff. I also have another color that I got from Sam because it wasn't her color, but it ended up not being my color either. It was a little bit too yellow. This is more pinky. I've noticed that I actually am more pinky than yellow, even though people just assume Asians are yellow skinned. So not right, so racist. I am pinky, it turns out. So I'm using this foundation today. I'm using my usual, serums and stuff and moisturizers. I did break out my Anastasia, whatever you want to call it, contour palette to contour. And I am using the MAC Ethereal Sun blush, and it is so gorgeous. And then, of course, my usual highlighter, which is Hourglass Incandescent Light. On my eyebrows, I have my Brow Bar to Go by Jarred Cosmetics, and I think that's pretty much it. I really like it. Oh, and I use my new MAC Pro Long Concealer under my eyes, and again, it's pinky toned, and it's like changing my life, guys. I absolutely love it. Anyways, enough about my face. Moving on to my eyes. So staying on kind of the Morphe theme, since that is who made this palette, I am going to kind of use just my Morphe brushes. I actually really love these brushes. I picked up these two right here from IMATS as well. They were super, super cheap. Even without the 50% off discount, they were still really affordable, and they're really nice brushes, so I would highly suggest those to you guys. I'll leave a link to those underneath this video. And then I'm also going to use my Sonia Kashuk flat top brush. I kind of wish I would have picked up this kind of brush in this, because I realized this is literally one of the only ones of this type of brush that I have, and I use it all the time for like just my lid area. So I wish I would have picked up one of these from Morphe just to see what it kind of was like, but I wasn't really thinking straight because there was so many brushes there. But yeah, so I'm going to use these three brushes, and that's pretty much it. So first, starting off, I'm going to prime my eyes with my Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion. Usually I do my eyebrows very last, as you guys know from my other tutorials, but for the sake of just this one, I thought I would do my face first, and then all I'd have to show you guys is my eyeshadow look. And then sadly, I don't think these colors are labeled anywhere. I haven't tried to pop out any of the pans because my luck, I will literally like destroy the shadow by like slipping and getting something in it. So I'm just gonna have to point out the colors too. The first color I'm gonna use is this shade right here. It is so pretty. It's like a peachy champagne color with a lot of orange undertone. Oh, it's gorgeous. And taking my flat top brush, I'm just going to dip each side on there, tap off the excess, and I'm going to take that and I'm literally just going to pat that and just kind of place that all over my eyelid, not going up too far, but just kind of staying low, and then also concentrating a lot of the color on the inner part of my eyelid. And I'm going to keep taking more and more of that color until I feel like it is built enough. As you can see, it's just like a pinky orange. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera as it is in person, but it's so pretty. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to do the other eye as well. I will say that I'm really impressed with the blendability of the formula of these shadows. I'm very impressed with the pigmentation. They are a little bit, just a teeny bit, powdery, but nothing like terrible. Like nothing that would be like, oh, that's a terrible shadow, I'm not going to use it. They're very affordable. I believe this palette was $30 full price, so I think that's awesome for all the colors and variations that you get. The next color I'm going to grab is this color right here. This color blows me away because most times when you see a shadow in a pan, it doesn't show up exactly like it looks in the pan. This color actually shows up exactly like it would on your face, so I think that's pretty impressive. So I'm going to dip my Morphe this is the M441, but it's very similar. It's just a contour blending brush, I think is what it's called, but it's very similar to my 217s by MAC, so I really, really like this brush. So I'm going to dip that in there, and then what I'm going to do with this is my usual. I'm going to take it into my crease, concentrating most of the color on the outside of my eye, and then blending it in. Look how pigmented that is. Like, I didn't even hardly touch it to my eye, and it's already like, boom, brown. This color is so pretty. It reminds me of like, not toffee, but kind of like hazelnut coffee. I don't know why that like comes to mind, but it does. So again, I'm going to concentrate most of the color on the outside and then just kind of lightly bring it in, because you don't want too much color on the inner eye, because I have very closed off monolided eyes, so I need to keep my eyes as open as possible. I would suggest this palette to just about anyone with any skin tone, any hair color, and yeah, it's a very, very nice, very, very nice palette. So I'm just going to keep building up the outside color until I get to the darkness that I want. Now that both my eyes are even, look how dark that looks. I promise you it won't look this bad. Once those are even, I'm going to take this brush again, the same one that I was using. I'm going to take that and I'm going to dip it into this color right here. I don't really know what to call this. It's like, it's kind of like a nude color, like a peachy, darker nude color. And this is what I'm going to use for kind of to smooth out the outside edge of that brown. So I'm just going to very lightly, just kind of in circular windshield wiper motions, just kind of smooth out that so it blends in. For if you have really small eyes and closed off eyes like I do, or hooded eyes or monolided eyes, I've noticed that the more space you leave up here looking bright or white like a highlighter or void of color, the smaller your eyes end up looking all around. So I have been bringing my color up a little bit higher and then just doing a short amount of highlight, and my eyes have been looking a little bit bigger for that. So again, I'm going to take that color again and just kind of very lightly, because it is pigmented as well, just kind of blend the outside edges. This is only the second time I'm doing this look, so if this turns out like garbage, I apologize. So again, I'm going to take my flat brush. So now I'm going to take my flat brush again. I'm going to dip it into that same pink that we started off with in the beginning, and I'm just going to pat that over and kind of go over the same areas as I did before, just to kind of bring some more kind of shine and then also lighten it up a little bit, because the colors we've been using, the last two colors, or the brown colors, those are matte colors. So I kind of want to have a little bit of shimmer. And last but not least, I'm going to take this very gorgeous pink. It's just a really bright pearly pink. And using my same flat top brush, I'm going to lightly dip that into that pink, and I'm going to use that as my highlighter. So I'm just going to take it right underneath my eyebrow, just to kind of lighten that area up. And then last but not least, I'm just going to take this brush again, and then I'm just going to use this to blend everything together. So I'm just going to go over everything in a circular windshield wiper motion, just to kind of make sure everything's blended. Again, this is so simple. I only used 4 different colors and 3 different brushes, and then there you have it. So again, it looks kind of funny because we were at a weird angle and then the lights, but that's pretty much the gist of it. So I'm going to finish up my eyeliner now. Then I'm going to take my Better Than Sex mascara and put a crap ton of it on my eyelashes. And last but not least, I'm going to grab my Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner. I don't know. I love these. These are really, really nice for my waterline in deep burgundy. I'm just going to take this and I am going to basically just line the bottom of my waterline. I'm not going to go all the way into the center of my eye, but just maybe 3/4 of a way. And then I'm going to take my little Eco Tools tool that still has a little bit of black eyeshadow on it, and I'm going to use that to smudge out my waterline. Now that I have that all done, I'm going to take my Skindinavia, the Makeup Finishing Spray. This is the Bridal Edition. I absolutely love this stuff. It is amazing. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to spray it on my face. Use my multifunctional Jaclyn Hill palette to, you know, dry it up. And there you have it, the very easy neutral look with the Jaclyn Hill palette. And there you go. It's just a very easy and neutral look, and I really, really like it, and I think you can wear it year-round. I'm not one of those people who plays by the makeup rules of cool tones during the winter, warm tones during the summer. I just wear whatever looks good on my face or whatever I can manage to do to my face. And yeah, so like I said, this is a very easy look. As you saw, it took me not that long. It was maybe 4 colors from this palette, and I was able to do this full look using only colors from this palette, minus the black. That's the one thing I wish this palette had, was a black, because then I feel like I could take just this and only this whenever I go anywhere, but I need my black. So you want to make this into a nighttime look, just take one of the darker browns or purples and just kind of get that into the crease area and just darken that up, and then it'll make it look darker and more smoky and all of that, but it's daytime, so I'm not going to do that. But again, Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe brushes, and one Sonia Kashuk brush, just because this is the only one I have, and then you get this look. So if you have any questions about this or the Jaclyn Hill palette, let me know. If you want to see more looks with this, let me know. I know they are currently sold out right now of this, but they are going to be available online again in February. So if you're not following Morphe Brushes on Instagram or Jaclyn Hill to know when that comes out, do, because this is an awesome palette and they sell out really fast. And yeah, that is my look, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video. If you want to see any more looks from the Jaclyn Hill palette, let me know. Leave them below. Like this video and give it a thumbs up if you like tutorials, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel uncomfortable, but I will keep doing them if you guys want to keep seeing them. So let me know, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Again, if you have any other palettes that I got at IMATS that you would like to see me do something with, let me know. How many times can I say let me know? I don't know. So I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye.